Welcome back, YouTubers. This is Alessandro from ThoseYGOguys, and in this video we're going to be doing one of the two decks that topped at our locals tournament. So in this video we'll be featuring Darius, one of the members of ThoseYGOguys, and his deck that topped at our locals is 6 Samurais. So his records is 4-1. So let's get started with the deck profiling.
Hey guys, what's up? So I play 6 Sams. I've been playing 6 Sams for about quite some time now, maybe 2 years. Ever since I got back into Yugioh a couple years ago. Took me a while to get the deck to where I wanted to get it. Took me a while to actually pull Shein from Charlotte decks. Yeah, I pulled Shein. I didn't buy Shein from online. I didn't trade it. But I think I'm pretty proud of the deck I have now. It's very consistent for me. Like Alexandra said, I went 4-1 in locals. I lost to, of course, Chaos Dragons. Everybody hates Chaos Dragons.
Actually, Disaster Dragons.
Well, yeah, he had Disaster Dragons, but they're pretty much the same thing. Because he had Wyvern in BLS, so, I mean, I consider it Chaos. But let me go ahead and get into the deck profile, guys.
Alright.
I won 1 Kageki. I know everybody really don't like Kageki this format because of all the effect raiders going around, but I still think it's nice to always have that 1 Kageki you can search out with Shein Smoke Signal or Reinforcement Army just to get the 1/6 Samurai out of your hand and onto the field. Like, say you have a level 4 Inishi or Zanji in your hand, you need to put on the field to get counters for your trap for your spell cards. Search out Kageki, don't summon them, and go straight into your level 4 in your hand, 2 counters automatically right there.
Yes.
A staple I feel for the deck is 3 Kageki Mushu. The name tuner of the deck. Most people know his effect. It's also pretty good. If 1/6 Samurai will be targeted, you can switch the target to him instead. I love that effect. It actually got me a win in one of my locals this past weekend. So, yeah, 3 Kageki Mushu, self-explanatory. 2 Elders. I don't run 3 in this format. I tried 3, I like 3. I tried 2, I like 2 also. Both of them work, so it all depends on your play style. I run 2 now because I need space for other cards in my deck that make it more consistent. You'll see that towards the end of the video. 3 Kizans. Staple. Love this guy. He's amazing. I can only get my hands on 2 from the Ragnarok packs, and I got 1 from the structure deck. This is the card I told you that took me a hard time to pull. I'm glad they released the structure deck. So it helps me get a lot of cards that I didn't have for the deck to begin with.
Also, it helps a lot of people who want to build 6 Samurai decks.
No,
like said, me.
Do not build 6 Samurais.
You know, Will.
No.
Aww.
You pull from Ragnarok and build it. Don't pull from structure deck and build it. But anyways, 1 Grandmaster. You can run 2, but I like 1 because you can only have 1 on the field at the time. And if he goes to the graveyard, you can always get him back out from the graveyard using the gateway. So you really don't need 2 in this deck. You rarely use them unless you're going for like game with gateway. You're gonna search them out. You can't search them either, so that's another thing I only like 1 about them. So 1 hand. I still like hand in this format. She helps me get over the big dragons I can't get over with my regular Shein. That's the one problem I have with this deck is that the Shein, he's a good card, good effect. He's just a weak attack compared to dragons with 2800s and 3000 with BLSs. This is one of the cards I use to combat that high attack power of dragons. So hand allows me to sack 1 monster on my side of the field and destroy a monster on the field. She can also allow me, if I have another 6 monster, to sack herself. She can also use herself as a tribute, which isn't like that. I like that effect about the card.
That's cool.
Zanji also helps me get over dragons, or BLS or anything like that. I can just, like I said, search out this guy, search out him. I'm gonna summon him. Don't summon him. Run into a dragon, run into a BLS, knock him out, and go about my normal plays. Also, he's a good system target for Kizan.
Well said.
This guy. Let me explain to you why I like this guy so much. Now, I ran this guy from the jump, and I don't like how this new format, everybody has finally discovered that this guy is broke and he's really good at this format. I've always loved this guy. I never had him in the deck until him. This guy's just amazing. He allows you to manage 2 monsters from your graveyard, 6 monsters from your graveyard to return 1 card on the field to the hand. Turn 1 monster on the field to the hand. He can be chained during any purpose of turn, so they go batshit crazy on you, windups go batshit crazy on you. You can chain their effect, bounce back their XE monster, bounce back to BLS or Dragon or whatever, and slow them down pretty much, or stop them all the way. They can make them go negative. But I love this guy. If you're not running this guy, you need to run this guy.
On top.
Top of that, it also says it's some type of
Kageki. Like once you have another six samurai, his Kageki's attack points become 1700. Play your asceticism, get Inishi. Oh look, you already got the requirements to bring out Inishi's effect.
Exactly. Spear. There's another card that I'm kind of considering taking out and putting back in at the same time. He's been in and out of my decks in the past month. I took him out originally because he's hard to special summon. Only way I can special summon him is, like I said, with Kageki. Back to my Kageki. With Kageki, or maybe with a dojo. Or maybe just normal summon him. I hate normal summoning this guy because I'm not always guaranteed to go into Shien in the same place. The only reason I have him in here is for Shien, to protect my Shien. Also to beef my Shien up a little bit, it's like 3,000, so he can compete with other dragons and other BLS cards in the field. Also he's protection. So I mean, you can't lose with this guy. He's inconsistent a little bit, but at the same time, I like him. And so far I'm trying him right now, he's working really well. Helped me win my locals also. So
on top of that, you could just summon it and you get Bushido counters for your Unite. Yeah. So you can use the Union effect, like, okay, I'll just special summon him from the Spell and Chakra Zone, get more counters.
Yeah. Since I'm playing dojos, I have to run one Screen Squire. He's a good card. I like him. If you have one dojo in the field and you top deck a Kizan or something, normal summon Kizan, special summon Screen Squire, instant 5 right there. I love doing that play. It helps me a lot. And this effect's not pretty bad either. Say I have Shien on the field and like dragons come over me and try to knock me down, I can just discard Shien Squire and hopefully next turn draw to something I can take care of the dragon with. It's a good card.
Protect Rurouni Kenshin! I never forget that quote.
One effect Veiler. Now, a lot of people run 2 effect Veilers, 3 effect Veilers this format. I can only find room for 1. I combat that reason with running 2 Phoenix Chains. Phoenix Chains are slower, which they sometimes get sided out for effect Veilers with my side deck. You'll see in a minute. But as of right now, I can only find space for 1 effect Veiler. I'm trying to fit 2 in. Maybe take out the Spirit for another effect Veiler. I don't know. But yeah, so 1 effect Veiler. On to the Spells and Traps.
Alright.
We have 1 Gateway.
Broken.
Self-explanatory. I refuse to think it's broken. 2 maybe broken, not 1. I really pull this guy. When you do pull this guy, it's almost always game. So, gotta win 1 Gateway. 3 Knights, staple, draw part of the deck. 2 Dojo, 3 Clocks and hand up. I hate top decking the Shien's Dojo. 3 Asceticisms, almost a staple.
Yeah.
Search Engine, Shien Smoke Signal, Reinforcement Army. Yeah. Staples.
Power spells.
No MSTs. Now, I don't like MSTs this format because the way my deck runs is so fast. I usually bring out Shien first turn or Beast first turn, and I can negate the spells anyways. Or wherever you set trap cards or spell card, I'm usually negating that stuff anyways. And another reason why I just don't have space. I can't find space for MSTs in this deck. So, I mean, I don't want MSTs and it works for me. And I also have, other cards in here that help me combat you torrential tributing me or mirror forcing me or something like that. So, I don't know. I don't decide MST. I don't like MSTs in this deck for some reason. I just never used it. Works fine for me, though.
And you have like Mizuho, just do your popping.
Yeah, I don't have Mizuho in this deck, though, but yeah.
I mean, not Mizuho. What am I thinking? Hand, sorry. That.
Trace Monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Starlight Road, me personally, guys, favorite card of this format in the next format, the format after that, the format after that, the format after that. Self-explanatory, this guy should be main deck in every deck now. People running 2 Torrential, and with the next format, 2 Mirror Force maybe, this guy's going to become staple. Maybe at 2, because I love this card. They go Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Torrential should be Mirror Force, Starlight Road, instant Starlight on the field, self-explanatory. Now, the card that people don't expect is my favorite tech choice, Reckless Greaves. Now, folks, I hate when I go batshit crazy with 6 Ms and I go special summon, like my field full, and I end up with no cards in my hand. That is the worst, because I've had people get real lucky on me, Heavy Storm, Mirror Force, Darko, all in the same turn, and it's kind of insane. They'll clear my field out mostly, and I'll be stuck with no cards in my hand, top decking. I don't like that. I tried using Morphing Jar. Morphing Jar didn't really work out too well for me. I found myself having Morphing Jar in my hand when I don't really need him. So with Reckless Greed, I can set Reckless Greed and I always use it whenever I need. I can set it there and maybe use it 4 turns from now when I'm emptying my hand out, or I can set it there and just leave it there until I need it, pretty much. And I also like about Marcus Reed, it's chainable. After MST Marcus Reed, I can always chain it and always get 2 draws off regardless. Another reason why is that I can have more than one. Another good reason. Morphing draw has to be set and attacked into, or maybe flip something. And most people, this format are really attacking face down cards. They don't like face down. They think it's Raikou. They think it's any other face down card like did you assailants, stuff like that. They don't like attacking face downs for some reason in this format. So Reckless Greed helps me out a lot. 2 Phoenix Chains. These pretty much all my effect rares in the deck. Since I run a lot of trap and spells, I don't like having a lot of monsters in my deck. I don't want effect rares. I want Phoenix Chain better. Also, it helps me to prevent dragons from attacking me. So they go Red MD and I go Phoenix Chain. They can't attack me. So it gives me time to stall out a little bit so I can get something over him, so I can attack him or destroy him. 1 double-edged sword technique. I like 2. I run 1, 2. Once again, I can find room for it. Staple, Mirror Force, Solemn Brigade. That's my deck.
So that's it for main deck.
On to my extra deck.
Right?
Shinya. Rurouni Kenshin. This guy is the Batosai of all Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Love him. Gotta run him. Beast, Ghost Series. Yes, I'm a Ghost Series fan. If you have anything Ghost Series, I want it. I like Ghost Series. So from the Toei Ghost Series Barkian.
That's
love
pretty
it.
cool.
Pull both of these cards, by the way. Love them.
That's pretty cool.
Hyper Librarian. Since Brianka's gone in this format, I have to run,
next format.
Or next format, I have to run Gaia Knight. He's a good synchro still. I might take him out for Gravity Warrior, but he still gets over stuff like Stardust, you know, other big beaters in the field that normally I can't get over. Gaia Knight helps me out. Black Rose, Thought Ruler for more negation power. I hate when I go synchro summoning and they go bottomless Thought Rulers on the field. I just negate it, so it helps me out. And if I'm in a tight spot and I'm top decking or something, and I happen to sync for Thought Ruler Archery, I can always tack into a monster and gain life points to pretty much help me out win the duel. This actually helped me win one of my duels in locals this past weekend. Scrap Dragon, love this guy. Cluster Fire, broke as hell in this deck. Stardust Dragon, of course. Zimains from the 10. I couldn't get the secret rare one. As you can see, this is a common man broke deck, so bear with me.
And it's actually I think it's your new favorite rank 3 monster now.
It is. Taraz, love this guy. Debating between him or Andreas. I'm gonna try them out both. So far, I like Taraz because he can be tricked by card effects, so Darko, Twin Tribute, all that stuff that people like to bring out.
So if you hear that, guys, leave a comment down below. What do you guys think? Do you think you want to go with Taraz or Adrius? So comment down below.
Blade Armor Ninja, good card to go. You're going to push up the game. You can always bring him out. So yeah, he has Ultra Attack twice in the same battle phase if you detach one. Excalibur. Now this card I don't really like. He's gonna come out for MX Saber Invoker when I get him. I just ordered him in. I can't find a way to pull him. I don't have the magazine, so MX Saber Invoker is a great card. He allows you to detach one and put some level 4 monster from your deck, effective defense position. Kizan, Zanji, Inishi, pretty much it's a good card. So this probably is gonna come out for MX Saber Invoker when I get him. Last but not least, Shadow. Now let me explain something about Shadow. I don't like this guy. I don't. Like, great artwork, great name, tech points I can deal with. The effect sucks. I hate the effect. But, however, this guy, and once again, this guy, almost always equals game. I mean, what I didn't notice at first was that this says bring the original attack up to 2,000. His original attack is 200. Bring it to 2,000, he also gains 1,500 also. So you pretty much have a 3,500 beater on the field for the cost of just a synchro for one detachment of XYZ monster. That's why I run this guy. That's why I like this guy, and that's why this guy is so much better with this guy. Without this guy sucks. With this guy, he's God. So that is my extra deck. That's my side deck. I have a hard time siding. I'm gonna admit that right now, but I'm getting better at it as I move along and get more cards. But for right now, this is what I'm running. 2 more effect feathers. I saw my Phoenix Chains off for effect feathers. If I like to have more first turn control, wind ups and sectors, I like to go crazy first turn. Dragons, not so much dragons, but like other 6M decks like that go crazy first turn, affect better some of the stuff, how you slow them down.
Alright.
Prohibition for the mirror match. Our prohibition something that I've taken out. Say first turn I win, second turn our prohibition gateway or prohibition Shin's our prohibition like my somebody Shin, and I'll just side them out with something else. Or any other card that you like the prohibition factory, Hornet, Red MD, because now they have one, so it's gonna be pointless to do that. But any other JD, any card like that, you just prohibition it. And MST's at 3, yeah, I understand that. But with this deck, you're gonna bring out beasts fast enough to negate MSTs like crazy. So, and also if you get 2 in your hand, prohibition MST, prohibition something else, works out perfectly.
All right.
Rival Warlords, structured deck cards. I never had one from the original pack, but still at the same time, great card. Kills windups, kills windups, kills windups.
And other decks that revolve around different multiple types of decks.
Mainly windups.
Windups and other decks.
I need one more change of experience. This card is great. I love it. One of the best cards in my side deck right now. It hurts windups. It hurts mirror match 6
Insectors.
Insectors. It kills insectors. Like I've killed insectors with this card before. I actually played somebody I played against somebody today who had windups, and I killed them with the change of appearance. Change of appearance. I think there was the rabbit thing, not the rabbit. What was it? The honeybee. One of those cards that took someone from the graveyard, but killed them.
Oh, rat.
Rat. The little rat. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Soul Takers. This guy, I like, once again, for dragons. I'm sorry, I just hate dragons. Everything in here is pretty much oriented to beat dragons down. Everything else I can control. But this card comes in handy when I can't get up for like marshmallow or something like that, or dragons, like I said, or they got Zimanes on the field, Soul Taker them, punch them, get rid of them. Helps me get rid of when there are materials for it. Foolish Return. I like Foolish Return better than like DD Crows or anything like that, because especially for like I'm playing against dragons, they have Eclipse Wyvern in the graveyard. You don't want to DD Crow that. You want to DD Crow their other dragons. But Foolish Return allows me to return it to the deck and doesn't get its effect. And the card that he banished stays banished. Love this card. Helps me out a lot. Or with like 6 downs or something, they go Beckoning Light. You can Foolish Return it back to the deck. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing as getting it out of the graveyard. I find it even better though when you play against dragons also. And last but not least, 3D Fissures. I love Mission Official Samurais. This card pretty much kills anything else that I can't get over with GM. So that's the deck profile, guys. Tell me what you think about it. If you think I need to make any changes to it, if you think you have any suggestions on how to make my deck more consistent, how to fit more space into it, please let me know. I'm open to suggestions. Other than that, y'all have a nice day.
Well said, Darius. So stay tuned for the second deck profile video. So we'll get to that in the next video. I'm Alessandro, your host, and that's Darius, and the awesome Storm of Ragnarok sneak peek preview on that. So see you later, guys. Bye.